Now we're going to go and look at how does this look when we have the really narrow window and we're going to vertical. So it's not exactly what we want, right? When we want vertical, we want those widths to go all the way across. And so another thing that we're going to do is change those widths. Notice there are two parts that need to have width be all the way wide. There's the button isn't wide enough and the drop down content. So we already have a style block for drop down content. So let's go ahead and add width 100% on there. And we come back and refresh. And we see that the content now, that drop-down content is 100% wide. Now we need the button. Notice that we don't have a button by itself, so we can simply add a style block for the button. We can just say inside the nav, whenever there's a button, make its width 100%. Okay, and again, we go back and refresh. And now the button is that wide too. So we've got the width that we need. So now I've created a drop-down menu that works when the screen is narrow and we're using a vertical nav, as well as when we have the screen wider and we're using a horizontal nav. Then the drop-down menu works in both cases. Now notice I only have it on this one page. If I go to the other pages, it's still the old way. And that is because I haven't changed the code, the HTML code. So if I take the nav section where I've changed it and I change it in these other web pages and save them, notice that I have to update each one. So in each place where we have that nav, I want to change the HTML code. Now, if I go back and refresh, now on every single page, it has that drop-down menu. And so the style is applied to all of them because I have that style sheet connected to each one. And now I've made the HTML change to each of them. And so we have this style across the entire website.